friends. Okay, so I've been trying to film this video for like, I don't even know how long, a million years it feels like. I have just been so busy. So for those who don't know, I'm in grad school and basically it has taken over my life. But thankfully I am in the last semester, and so I'm hoping that in 2020 I can really get back to video editing, back to sharing our lives. I've still vlogged a ton, I just haven't really gotten to edit it and put it all together. So today I'm going to rectify that and I'm going to finish discussing our honeymoon videos. So the reason that this footage had not been out yet is because, first of all, when we were on our cruise, unfortunately Reagan got really seasick. And so a lot of our honeymoon was very low-key and we just kind of hung out and kept it easy because he didn't feel great. And we just wanted to rest and be with each other. But I did get some footage, but this footage is from our Nassau day. Well, first of all, we'd already decided that Nassau would be a day that we just went out for like maybe an hour to go to Starbucks, get some Wi-Fi and a coffee, and then go back on the ship and use it as basically another day at sea. And so we had booked the rainforest room, which I'll talk about and show you clips from, and all that. Well, it's really hard to film in the rainforest room. I mean, you're in a spa and it's just like, there's not a ton to film necessarily, so I'll explain some of that footage, but then there's that. And then we kind of just rested the rest of the day. Nassau was okay, but it was rainy, and so we didn't really film a lot in Nassau either. And so this footage is a little choppy. And so what I decided that I wanted to do, instead of just like putting it all together and it not really making any sense, was I would sit down and explain it. And that is why it's taken so long. So I'm going to walk you through all of that footage. Okay, so from what I remember, one of the first clips that you're going to see is our, we had breakfast at Cabanas after it was either before or after we went to Nassau. Maybe it was lunch. Yeah, it was lunch at Cabanas. And so I'm kind of just showing you a little bit of the buffet line and what that looked like. And then I think right after that we also went into Vanellope's, which this wasn't the day that we ate there, but I absolutely adored Vanellope's. I thought it was the cutest thing ever. So I just really enjoyed showing you around and the little details there. And they had lots of desserts that looked so amazing. The only thing that we ended up getting there was on Pirate Night, which ironically it was freezing, but I think that's why I just went ahead and did it anyway because it was already cold. I got Captain Crunch ice cream and it was so delicious. Then, after we went to Nassau, sorry y'all, my dog is like side-eyeing me because I'm talking to a camera. Do you not like me filming? Is this not okay? Sophie? Sophie? Why are you being sassy? Anyway, after we did that, that is when we went back to our room, changed, and we decided to head to the rainforest room. Now, if you don't know about the rainforest room, Google it, look it up on Pinterest, that's how I found out about it. But basically, before you go on your trip, what you can do is you can order day passes. You can order as many days as you want, and it makes it a lot cheaper. Because the only reason you get access otherwise is if you like pay for a massage or pay for something kind of extravagant. But rainforest passes are a lot cheaper, and they're based on per person. And basically what I'm showing you around the rainforest room is, first of all, we relaxed in this beautiful hot tub looking over the ocean. Man, we just like loved it. Like we were giddy. And then what you'll see is I gave you just an overview and a little look at just the rainforest room. So there's the lockers and what those looked like. They had the beautiful waterfall that was running down, just created a nice ambiance. They had all these different showers. There was one like cool mist and thunder, and I can't remember all of them. I will tell you that some of them are freezing cold. I don't suggest those. They don't feel great. And then there's like sauna rooms, which were fun, but very hot. I'm not a fan. And then finally, right by where like the hot tubs are that you can overlook the ocean, they're so great, these heated lounge chairs that are like curved, and you can just lay there and relax. And man, we absolutely adored it. We thought it was the best thing ever. So we spent maybe like 2 to 3 hours there. And then later we like got ready, and then the highlight of that night was we went to Palo. So Palo, for those that don't know, is one of the 2 signature restaurants on the Disney Dream and the Disney Wonder, I believe. Don't quote me, but I believe. You can't eat them or get them anywhere else but on the Disney cruise ships. Well, Palo is the Italian themed, and it's basically like there is an upcharge. So I think it was like $25 per person or something like that, because everything else on your cruise is included. But this meal's special, and it's adult only, so like kids aren't there and stuff like that. So, am I like out of focus, guys? I'm sorry if I've been out of focus this like whole time. I don't, anyway. So, I'm just gonna like lean forward. I don't know if that helps. So what we did was we went to Palo and I got all dressed up, and you'll see like the tiniest clip in the world here of me trying to explain what we were going to go do, and then my camera died. Story of my life. My vlog camera always dies. I really need to get another battery. But regardless, we had a wonderful time, but poor Reagan was so seasick. So I only had like a few clips of the food. We had the antipasta platter that comes out as your appetizer, which was just amazing. I already love those kind of foods, so like that balsamic glaze and everything was just like heavenly to me. And then we pick an entree, and so I had it's something to the effect of like butternut, like, I don't even know. It was a ravioli, but it was sweet. I'll put a title right here that tells you like the name of what it was, because I just can't remember it right now, but it was delicious. I cannot remember what Reagan got. Maybe he got like the steak or something. I don't know. Regardless, they were so yummy, and I feel bad because Reagan really couldn't eat a lot of his food because he was so sick. I'm going to insert a picture here now of him during the cruise, during that dinner, because I've never seen him more miserable. Like, he was like laying like this, and I kept getting on to him being like, we're in a fancy restaurant, you can't do that. But poor thing, he was just so sick. One thing about Palo is your service is just absolutely extraordinary. Like, our server like brought us out an extra dessert for our honeymoon. It said happy honeymoon on it, and just like it was so thoughtful. And the best part about Palo was hands down the dessert. So I got the amaretto, God, I don't know why I'm at such a loss for words. The amaretto souffle, and it comes with like an espresso mousse on the side, and then they like pour it in and make it all creamy. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was so delicious. And Reagan got this like skillet thing that was like apple cobbler. He really enjoyed that too. So all in all, we really enjoyed our Palo experience. I would recommend it to anyone. I really wanted to do Palo brunch, but unfortunately we booked too late to be able to do it. Reagan didn't really get to I mean, he still said that even that sick, that's the best meal of his life, if that tells you anything. But I just hate that he was so sick and didn't get to really like enjoy it. So I hope that next time we go on a cruise or a Disney cruise, he won't get seasick. Like, we're going to get fans and try to do everything we can to ward off seasickness. We did go in December, and that's part of why we had a lot of choppy waters. Like, you could physically like see stuff moving on the ship, which doesn't really typically happen on a large cruise ship, especially the Disney Dream. So we knew like it was choppy. So hopefully ward those off. But overall, like, it was so great. And that's really like where our night ended. So I'm going to leave it here. But what I will say is the next video is going to be, I don't think I have to explain as much, because the next video is our day at Castaway Cay. And oh my gosh, it was just the most fabulous day. So be looking forward to these videos. If you guys have any suggestions on videos that you would like to see from us, please link them below. Please, if you're new to my channel, please give it a big like and a subscribe, because that's how I get to keep doing this. That being said, we're off, so go live your adventure. Bye!